Hey everyone, this is Mari with Adventure RV. Hope you guys are having a good day. I'm going to be doing a quick review on Dogwood Campground here in California. It is at the San Bernardino National Forest, and it's one of the most beautiful and my favorite campsites out here. It literally doesn't feel like it's only like 10-15 minutes away from my house, so I'm like super excited. This is one of my favorite campsites. So again, this is Dogwood Campground. Unfortunately, they don't have any water or electricity in any of the sites, but they do have some campsites with electricity. But this particular campsite is campsite 61. We just delivered this beautiful 2021 vintage cruiser. Her name is Betty. And we've already included 40 gallons of fresh water so our guests can still shower. They're bringing a generator so that way they can have electricity. So they'll be self-contained and they can still have a great time. All right, so this is campsite 61. Again, no hookups, meaning you have access to no water, electricity, or sewer. It's so gorgeous. But as you can see, they're very spacious, and that's what I like about Dogwood. The trees are amazing. You're always hearing birds. I know most of the most commonly asked questions I get is there any bears out here? Well, they haven't seen any bears since the beginning of the season, which was like in April or March, right before, they opened the park, but they only seen one. So it's just important to make sure that you use this box. For example, if you're tent camping, make sure you use this lock box. It is used so that you can keep the bears out of your campsite and they don't get to your food. But in this case, because our guests are camping on an RV, they don't need to worry about this. But before you go to bed, it's common sense just to make sure you put your food away. Never leave food out. I mean, for many reasons, obviously bears and any critters, ants and bees and so forth. So it's very spacious. As you can see, you have a fireplace. Right now we have a fire ban, so you cannot utilize these, but they do welcome propane fire pits. So if you have one, you can bring one. The sad part is that they're getting ready to close down for the season, I believe on October 29th. So right now it's the 21st. I'm gonna see if I can get in here at least for a day. With the rentals that we have at Adventure RV, we do include two very comfortable camping chairs. But yeah, this is, as you can see, it's very spacious. I love it because it doesn't feel like you're next to your neighbors. Like a lot of campsites, you're like literally, it feels like apartments. So in this case, you have all this room to play around with and social distance from everybody else safely. So now we're walking towards the RV. The nice part is that, they have showers out here. So even if you decide to tent camp or if you run out of water, you can still go shower at the bathrooms. So this is a beautiful 24-foot vintage, I think it's 26, 2021 vintage cruiser by Gulfstream. And I believe the model number, let's take a look at it. It's super cute. It's like diner style. Get a lot of compliments on this one. 2021 vintage cruiser. It's model number 23QBS. So it sleeps 4 to 6 people. Why don't we go ahead and go inside and see what it looks like? Come on in, guys. All right. So I'm going to turn on, I'm trying to preserve their electricity. So I don't have anything on. But we'll go ahead and turn a couple of on just for this video. As you can see, you have a queen size bed here. And if you need a little bit more privacy, you do have some curtains here. You have a diner table here. Diner style. Super cute. Look at that view. At night, if you decide to turn it into a bed, it's a very comfortable big bed. So yeah, you basically just take the kitchen table off and put the sticks down, and you just kind of, put all the cushions down, and it'll definitely turn into a bed. You do have access to a heater, as you can see there. You have access to a radio, DVD player, plugs, TV, bunks here. You have a bathroom over here. And obviously, I'm not sure, a lot of people ask how do they work. You basically just, this is your little button. That's how you flush it. And then here is your sink. RV toilet paper. Hi guys. RV toilet paper. Only use RV toilet paper You can buy it at Walmart, Sam's, Walmart. Just make sure it's septic safe or RV safe. Never flush feminine products, wipies, nothing down the toilet. You can't do that with RVs, unfortunately. And here you have your shower. And you have a refrigerator, which is powered by propane since we don't have any electricity. You do have a stove as well. It's a 3-burner stove. All you have to do is just choose which one you're going to be using. You push there, and then you click here. Bam, just like that. You do have a microwave. And like I said, you do have a heater as well. So anytime that you utilize, let me turn this off. Anytime that you utilize a microwave or the AC or something with a lot of power, you're going to have to utilize electricity. None of this stuff is on, as you can see, because, you know, we don't have enough electricity. Right now, these lights are on because of the battery that I have in here. It's an in-house battery, but it can run out. So it's important to have a generator. So if you don't have one, we have some for rent, or you're welcome to bring your own. 3,500 watts is what I always ask people to bring minimum. So anytime that you're going to power up you need to microwave something, or if you need to turn the AC on, all you got to do is make sure you turn on your generator so you can power up these big items over here. Okay. We do include a coffee machine. So you have a coffee machine, counter space. You have your sink here. And you also have utensils and plenty of stuff here for you to enjoy. Toaster as well. One of the most important things to remember is that when you're dry camping, try to conserve, because you're self-contained. You have no electricity, no water, no sewer. So it's important to monitor everything that you have. That way you can make it last for your entire trip. In this case, for example, batteries. You'll be able to see how much battery you have left here. Of course, full is full, and E is for empty. Fresh water, that means the fresh water you have inside the RV that you can utilize to use the sinks, the toilets, and wash hands and shower. So you can see here, your tank is full right now, but as you use it, as you flush toilets and as you shower, it's going to be running out. So you can monitor here. Your black tank is your poop tank, pee tank, whatever you want to call it. So you're self-contained. It's going to a tank. So you want to see like how much is in there during your trip. Now, the more people you have, the more full it's going to get, right? So just keep a tab on that. I always tell people this is like the most important thing when you're dry camping, because this is how you keep track of things. So again, your black water, it's empty right now, of course, because we just delivered it. It's been sanitized and cleaned and deodorized, treated. And then your gray water. So what is your gray water? Your gray water is anything that you utilize in the sinks, water that, you know, goes to the sinks, and your shower water. Yeah, so that's how you monitor, you know, your batteries, your fresh water. You know, sometimes people wonder, well, how much fresh water do I still have? Just push this little button here and you'll be able to see how much you have left. These are all, in this case, you know, you actually don't have electricity, so we're going to be using the internal pump in here. That's why this is on. The pump is on so that you can utilize the sinks, and that way you can flush and you can take a shower. If you need to heat up your water, you're using the propane. So in that case, you just want to make sure you turn this on before you shower, and you'll have warm water. So give it about 5 to 10 minutes to warm up. And again, make sure that this button is on, because that's your pump water that's pumping it to all of the sinks and the shower and in the toilet to be able to work while you're dry camping. All these are lights here, as you can see. You have accent lights, main lights, awning lights, speakers. You can connect your phone to Bluetooth. And then you have your slide in, slide out, but you don't have to worry about that because I've already taken care of that for you. The entire RV has been sanitized. And all you have to do is just park, get here, enjoy your stay. When your trip is over, we pick it up. We dump all the all the black water and the gray water. You don't have to worry about none of that. All right. And so finally, you have your awning. There is an awning out here for shade. As you can see, there's plenty of trees out here, but if for some reason you decide that you need to use the awning for some more shade, this is where you will find it. You can retract and you can extend. Please, we ask you, it's just like a flimsy easy up. If you've ever had one, you know how flimsy they are. They can fly away. It's the same concept with these. We ask that if it's too windy, or if it's like, you know, if you're going to bed, or you're going to be leaving the campsite, please put it away. These are very expensive and insurance companies don't like to cover them. It's the number one thing that gets damaged in most of our rentals. So feel free to use it, but please just be careful. That's pretty much it, guys. So I think I covered pretty much everything. Your emergency exit in case of an emergency is right here. Just keep that in mind. It's always good to know where your emergency exit is. And that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope this is helpful for you. And I hope that you guys, if you ever decide to rent, come to Adventure RV. We'll take care of you guys. Again, we do delivery service. All you have to do is reserve your campsite, and we bring the RV. See you next time.